There it
There we
is.
go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Mask Off with Anita and Tip. How you doing today?
Hey, all.
Y'all already know today our live is going to be about me taking a mask off.
It's,
Basically, I'm gonna take a little walk down memory lane, and the whole purpose of me wanting to do this live is because I know it's a lot of people that you know Anita this, Anita that, or yeah, they say Anita, not Anita. And or with my past. I want to show the next other people that went through what I went through, that they can get through it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what you did in your past, because believe me, I have done some messed up things. You understand what I'm saying? Hurt people and hurt people. You know what I mean? You think it, I did it. And I'm gonna be 100%, transparent about it. You think it, I did it. So today is mask off. I'm just gonna put it out there on the line, as well as showing the next person your past does not define you. Your actions do not define you. You understand? Just let that go, and the true you will emerge. Okay.
okay. Well, good evening, all. Anita, I'm so happy that you're coming, out, letting the world know your story, and I cannot wait to hear about it.
Tip said, "Coming out. I'm coming out. I
No,
want
I'm
the world
coming
to know. To let. Oh, okay.
out, coming out.
Okay. Let me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
It's also Wine Wednesday. Feel free to get
Wow, Wednesdays.
your, your wine glasses, ladies.
All right. So let me. I'm not sure if you guys saw the um the post that I had put up with the preview of what was going to be going on. And like I was explaining to Tiff, like with the pictures that I put up, each picture in that post was a different era of my life. You understand? Like the first one was my very first day coming out of prison. I was sitting in the back seat. My daughter took the picture. Hello, everyone. A couple others. Hey, hey. Like I said, each picture showed a different phase of my life. Coming home, depressed, let's see, rich, poor. I each when I say each picture that was posted was literally, as I was looking at it, it was like an emotion with them. You understand what I'm saying? Like as I'm pulling up the pictures I'm like, damn, it was like I was going right back to that moment in time. You get what I'm saying? It's weird, but that's what occurred. So like I said, mask off. Tiff gonna ask me some things, and of course I'm gonna be revealing a lot of things. Because like I said, because my ultimate goal is to let people know it doesn't matter what you did or where you came from. It's about how you're gonna overcome and keep going. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Alrighty.
Hi Vera. Hey Deb. How are you guys?
Hey, ladies.
Okay. All right. Come on with it, Tiff. Let's go.
Okay, so since we're here to hear all about Anita, let's first.
And wait a minute, let me go back on that too, because it's really not y'all know my whole thing is mental health. Like I'm adding about people getting things off their chest. You understand what I'm saying? So no, it's not about me, because again, if I can relate to whatever you're going through, feel free to ask me something, because if it's gonna help you, ask it. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
If it's going, like, I'm so, my thing is mental health. I'm sorry, y'all, I just had some pizza, so I'm burping. Have some pizza, but again, like I said, whatever you want to ask, I'm transparent. I'm transparent about my past. I'm transparent about my present. You understand? I'm transparent about my future. Whatever Allah has for holds nothing for me. But like I said, if there's anything you guys want to ask me, you can ask me. That's it. Come on, Tiff, let's go with it. I almost got emotional real fast, but
Okay. Well, my first question is, I would like to know, and I might have said this before, like where it all began, like the.
okay. Yeah, let's be go back. Yeah, let's go back. Thank you. That's a good one, Tiff.
Yeah.
When I had said last week, Everybody has a story to tell. You know what I mean? Now, I will never say my upbringing was like a house of horrors. Absolutely not. You understand what I'm saying? My mother did a hell of a job, but I was a
Right.
latchkey kid. You understand? You know what a latchkey kid is, right? That was me. You know what I mean? So it was not a lot of attention because my mom had to work. You feel me? It wasn't a lot of a lot of things because she had to do what she had to do and did a damn good job with it. Um, but like I said, with that, with me growing up, it was the attention that I was lacking. It was the motivation. And I'm an Aries. You understand? Like I'm forget being an Aries. That's just my spirit has always been seeking. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I
So
said,
no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
okay. So like I said, like growing up, whatever I didn't receive from home, sort of outward. You understand what I'm saying?
So were you an attention seeker during
Not
that?
an not an attention seeker. You know how you have the never the, just needing wanting to be
Once
noticed. You understand? Not an attention seeker. Just notice me.
I think it's the same.
It's so far from an attention seeker. It's like a middle child syndrome.
Oh, okay.
So how many? Okay, if y'all mind me asking, how many kids did your parents have?
Just two. It's just me
Okay,
and my sister.
y'all didn't have an issue because it was just you two.
Mm-hmm.
It was five in our home.
Okay.
You understand? So it's I have two younger sisters. Um, then it's me, this is my older sister, and my brother. But also with that, with me growing up, and I shared a picture of my mom as well up here. I was, adopted.
Okay.
So mind you, I have home though. I always knew who my mother, father, sisters, and all of them was. You know what I mean? That was never kept a secret. I wanted to be with my sisters and my brothers. You understand what I'm saying? Even though I'm okay
Your
here.
biological sister.
Exactly. You understand? So it was like, why are they together and I have to be here? Now
Okay.
I dare not said that. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but this is the thoughts. Like, why do I have to be here and they're all together? This is a little Anita thinking. You understand what I'm saying? Because again, growing up, you were taught to be seen and not heard.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, and if you said something that was out of pocket, you're gonna get your damn face smacked off. You understand
Right.
what I'm saying? And excuse me, y'all, because I said I was gonna stop cursing so much. I hate all that cursing. Trying to change my vocabulary. But back to what I was saying. So that was a lot of my anger as well that I wasn't able to expose. You understand what I'm saying? And then
Right.
sometimes it's so funny, like children, they don't mean no harm, they don't mean any harm, but the harm they give it. I remember like so vividly. My brother was always saying, that's why your mother don't want you. Like this is, my adopted brother. But he's playing, now I'm older. He was playing like, that's why your mother don't want you. That's why you adopted. You know what I mean? Like, and you
Right.
looking like this is true, but why would you say that to me? You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? Or your mother ain't want you. She was gonna throw you over the bridge. Now, these things are not true, but me as a child hearing shit like that. You
Yeah.
you understand? So how would you feel 5, 6, 7 years old, 8 years old, hearing
I
that?
think you will believe it more from another child than than someone else,
And I
especially
dare,
a brother, a
especially,
sibling.
and he
Yeah.
didn't again, like I know now, older, he didn't mean anything because he was a fucking child. He was being a child, doing what a child do. But
Right.
here I am being a child, listening with child ears.
Right.
So everything that he said affected me. You
Uh,
understand? And I would internalize again, like we began from where did your anger come from?
right.
Here I am absorbing all this and I can't even respond to it.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, that's that part of my anger. Like I said, and it was never like my mother she wasn't providing. My mother was a great provider. But in the
Right.
end, I wanted to be with my mother. I wanted to be with my you understand what I'm saying? I
Yes.
don't care what the situation is because sometimes when people give away children, it's a reason.
Right.
It's none of your business what the reason is, but it's always a reason. And I didn't care what the reason was.
Right.
I just wanted to be like my mother, my brothers, and my sisters. They all together. I know y'all come to see me all the time, but at the same time, like, why can't I be with y'all?
Right. Right.
Why do I have to be here? So that's the beginning of the anger.
Right.
You understand? And then like a little bit older, we going to like I have to keep my little sisters, my mother at work. Like these ain't my kids. You feel, so it's a bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? But now I'm old. I realize who else was going to keep those children while she was working. You know,
Right.
who was going to keep them? Like we were supposed to take care of each other. But again, I didn't see it as that.
Okay.
First of all, I'm away from my family. You know what I mean? Even though, yeah, y'all my family too. I love y'all, but damn, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so we got past, well, we know where it all stemmed from, where it
Mhm.
all started from. Now, and I'm guessing, did you take that with you to education, like to school?
No, not to. Let me tell you something. I was, Tip, I may have been the smartest person in the classroom.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm
You know what I mean?
as
Like
far
my
as
knowledge has always been A1, but it was a whole point of intelligence there, but me just wanting to be there, I didn't want to be there.
okay, and the reason for not wanting to be there.
I just didn't want to be in school. I felt as if I wasn't dressed good enough or you know what I
Mm,
mean? Like I wasn't I just didn't feel good enough to be in school. Like my clothes, my hair and I'm, looking at other things. Not saying we was no bums in school, but
right,
again, you know what I mean? When you see a person with this and you can't get it until your mother is able to get it.
right.
And that affects me as being older too, because it affected me so much to the point whereas you could never look at my kid. My kids will never be the type like, oh, I want that. Because soon as I would hear they want it, guess what?
You getting it?
They got it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, and
absolutely.
just that thing as a child affected me into adulthood. I mean, I could recognize it now, but that once I had my children, I didn't recognize that.
Right, right.
But I recognize it now. Like, holy shit, I just carried that over. You understand what I'm saying? I would
Okay.
never want my child to be like the one that, oh, she ain't got that. She ain't. No, not mine. Mine gonna have everything. They might get it before yours get it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Hello.
So that's why I was with that. So yeah, it affected the school because I wanted to be. I didn't have all the nice things. So
Okay.
if you don't feel good and look good, if you don't look good, how could you feel good?
Right.
You
Okay.
get what I'm saying? Like I and I didn't look good, so I didn't feel good. You know what I mean? I used to have this Antonio Williams. I never forget, like niggas around me used to cheat off my tests and all that other stuff growing up. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
But I just didn't feel like being in that environment because I didn't feel as if I didn't look good, so I didn't feel good.
Okay. So, what age were you when you dropped out of high school?
I didn't really drop out. I got pregnant with my daughter at what 15. I got pregnant with them at 15. But shit, I got kicked out of tech. Let's go there. I could listen.
Well, there's two of us.
My freshman year, I never forget my freshman year. Like I told you, that's when that man said, "Well, the tangle where we weave when first we practice to the seed."
Okay.
Tip, I would go to classes. Now, mind you, you back then when we went to tech, you had to be accepted to tech.
Right.
Now anybody can get into tech. You understand
Nobody.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Anybody. So you had to be academically
Accepted.
accepted into tech.
Right.
So that was a big thing for us to be accepted into tech. You understand what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
I gets there. For the most part, Tip, I was bored because I knew everything. So I was first marking period, I was going to class. Second marking period, I was cutting. I'm going, what was that? The shop where the boys was you listen,
Being hot.
I'm cutting. You understand? Like I'm cutting and
Right.
I would come back for the test, take the test. So they could never say, oh, Anita's not here because you had to be up there. You catching the bus up there. Yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
here. I'm just not showing up into your class. You understand what I'm saying? And when it's time for the test, I know when the test comes,
And you
I'm gonna
passed
come and I'm gonna pass it.
it. Right.
Knowledge has always been there, but the motivation to just do right was never there.
Wasn't there.
It
Okay.
wasn't there.
So you didn't drop out of high school. You went into another school. I forget the school name.
I went to East Side, and that's when
Oh,
I got pregnant with my daughter, and it was once I had my daughter. And that's another thing. Like once I had my daughter, I had such a lot of help, like from her grandmother, from my mother. You feel me? But okay. Let me touch on this real fast. See, we skipping some things.
No, I'm trying to, you know,
No, listen. I
not
had
wait
my
till you.
daughter, and I was telling my kids. I said some things might come out that's gonna, make everybody feel uncomfortable. But this is my truth.
Right,
I didn't have my daughter because I wanted my daughter.
right,
I had my daughter to make my mother upset. Like, you're not gonna tell me what to do. I had my daughter to make my mom upset, and I always, and it hurt. It's a little bit hurt, still with me. But
right.
the reason I had her to make my mother upset because forget all that. I had her to make her upset, and when I had her, my mother wasn't upset. It
But
was like she loved her.
why did you want to make her upset? If you don't mind touching that.
Yeah, I
Now,
can
if
tell.
if you will be emotional about it, we can definitely.
No, it's cool.
Yes.
Prior to me having my daughter, and this is I have, I'm only gonna touch on it a little bit because all these things are in my book, Beautiful Pain. It'll be out next month. Um, it was out of spite because a situation had occurred
Okay.
and I was upset that it occurred. So when I found out I was pregnant, I told my mother like she heard it over the phone, and I was a runaway queen. You understand? Like I would come home when my mother was at work, and by the time she come home from work, I'm gone. You
Right.
understand? Like, and I think in her head is like, okay, I know she's okay because she's coming here changing her clothes, she eating, she doing X, Y, Z. And after that, I'm gone. So she heard on the phone that I was pregnant, but I stayed away from her, ducking and diving her until I got to a point where I couldn't get an abortion.
Okay.
You understand? So
Yeah.
once I got to that stage, it's like, okay, now I'll stay home. And I realize now I used to push my mom like, and I love me thinking that she was so mean for so many years.
Right.
She wasn't mean. My mom actually, she was lenient with me. You feel me? Because had it been me with me, I'd have tore me up. But she was very lenient and patient. It was like, okay, I just try to do everything to just push her over the edge. And like I said, once I had my daughter, it didn't make her upset. If anything, it nurtured my daughter. And when she did that, it pushed me away from my daughter.
Right.
You understand? And
Yes.
I always tell people all the time, like, don't ever, and that's why, in a sense, I feel when people don't have a connection with their children, and I want to work with them with it because I was there. I didn't have a connection with Dominique until she was like 4 years old. You
Mm.
understand? Yes, she was my child.
Right.
Yes, I loved her, but that connection wasn't there because I felt as if she was more my mother's child than mine. And my mom never even made me sit there and, take care of her. It was
Okay.
like, okay, you leaving? Okay, fine. Like my mother would make arrangements for my child to be taken care of. You understand? Like she would
Mhm.
literally make arrangements, and I still wanted to run the street, run the street, run the street. I'm like, damn, this didn't make her upset. What is gonna make her upset? You feel me? And I never got disciplined for anything.
Right.
Like, oh man, what are you doing? You know what I mean? I never got disciplined. I found out later on why. Once I came home from prison, she told me why. But she never like scolded me for anything. Nothing.
Okay.
Like I said,
Was
when
you-
Dom got, 4 or 5, it was when I realized like this is my kid.
Right.
Even though I'm showing up, you know what I mean? I'm there, like, but that connection was never there.
Wasn't
And I
there?
often tell, and Dom know, and I often tell her this, like, yo, I'm so sorry,
Of course. Yeah.
because it wasn't your fault. It was my fault. It was I had you trying to make her mad, and she loved you more than I loved you. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
I don't. Can I say this? I don't know what will expect for her to get upset. And I say this because that was her first grandchild.
it was her second.
The
Well, it was the
second
first one in
grandchild.
the house. Yeah.
Okay. That was her grandchild. So it's
Hmm.
no way in the world she was gonna be upset.
I thought I wanted her to be upset with me for being pregnant. You know, I mean, it just, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But she didn't, and that,
I,
like I said, that all goes back to me. Just, I don't know, wanting to be seen. You understand? And it, again, like you said, it was attention. It wasn't attention. It was just, Mom noticed me.
I think it's a little bit of tension. Noticing is attention. It's the same thing.
Mm-mm.
That's
You
my.
know me, like I told you, it was not for me. It wasn't an attention because I got that. You feel me? Like I had an older. Let me say, okay, I had an older sister. Um, and anybody that knows me would tell you, like my older sister treated me like my mom. You understand what I'm saying? Like once she was able to start working and everything, that was when I was able to dress, and you know what I mean? Because my older sister stepped out, she played my mother part because I guess mommy got the kids, you know what I mean? So attention, I got it from her. If I wanted my hair style a certain way, I got it. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna get it. If I wanted a certain, item of clothing, she got it. So the attention I got it from her, but it was,
Do you
I
think
don't
he
say
was
once I
getting it?
wanted my mom attention. You
That's
understand?
exactly what I was about to ask you, Anita. I was about to say it's attention, but you wasn't getting the attention from the person that you wanted
I
from.
needed it the most, yeah.
Right. You needed the
Mhm.
most from that one person.
Mhm. And
And
I don't even think and I, like I said, once I got older, a person can only mother the way they know how to mother.
yeah,
You understand? So it took me to go away, like, to realize it was never my mom's fault. She did the best she could
what
with
that
what
she
she
could.
knew.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like that was just it. She did what she could with what she knew.
Right.
Phenomenal mother, you feel me? On not even on that note, both of my mothers were, because I gave both of them hell. My adopted mother and my real mother. I gave both of them hell because I'm getting upset with my real mother. Like, you shouldn't have, what I mean? Once I got verbal, you shouldn't have fucking put me there. Like, you left me. Again, me
Right.
not even knowing the reason. And here it is. You should have fucking gave me to my mother. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me for cursing, y'all, but it was just like a bunch of things. Like I said, that again, in school, all these things on my mind. So school was the last thing I was worried about.
Right. Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot of underlying things. So,
Okay.
and then let's keep going. The part I really want to touch, like even when me getting older, it didn't help with Dom or whatever, making my mom angry. Like I said, she never chastised me for anything. Like, I don't, maybe when I was younger, I don't remember that, but my mother never scolded me or nothing for anything. Like, she may talk her trash, but I walk out on it like, okay. But she never like
Yeah.
scolded me for nothing, huh? She, and come on, be honest about it, she didn't. Maybe that's why I was terrible then.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So let's talk about what got you out there. What allowed the streets to take over?
Now we got to go back a little bit more.
We gotta go back.
No, not even back, because for every action there's a reaction, right?
Right.
We ain't gotta go to the younger with this. We gonna start whereas once I started having sex. Let's go
Okay.
there,
Okay.
right? Um, we always had that first boyfriend, that first love, the virginity, all that stuff. You understand what I'm saying? It was a traumatic experience with him. Again, that pushed me up. Like I said, it was being promiscuous, running away, all these things for his attention. You understand? So it
Well, what was it?
began for the my first love attention. It was all for his attention. You know how you do things that make your boyfriend notice you?
Yeah.
So, and that was me. You understand? Okay.
Look how
You
you put attention and notice together.
well, it was for his attention. Yeah, it was for his attention. Like, once a situation had occurred between him and I felt as if it broke the chemistry with us, but at the same time, I still just wanted him. Okay, so you don't want me. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna mess with your friend. I'm listen, and this is my truth. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You
It's
making
nothing
me up.
wrong with it.
You not noticing me. So guess what?
Somebody else will.
somebody else will, and I'm gonna do it all in your face. But think about it. I wasn't hurting him, I was hurting
Well,
me.
absolutely.
You understand? So again, and that's also when I have to get to this before we keep going forward. I always tell people we all have masculine and feminine traits.
Yeah.
Male and female, we all have masculine and feminine. So, and I think that was the beginning of my masculine traits beginning to diminish my feminine traits. Now, as we go a little bit up more, it's gonna click to you what I'm saying. So, with me making him up, trying to make him upset, I was doing things that guys are supposed to do.
You was in your masculine,
I was in my masculine. You understand what I'm
masculine.
saying? I was, so you know what I mean? Yeah, I mess with your friend. Yeah, I mess with that friend. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not even caring. That's why I say anything I did, I can own it. Yes,
Right.
I'm gonna own it. You understand? Because again, that's when I didn't know any better in
Right.
that masculine state. So me trying to get his attention, I'm messing with this person, I'm messing with that person, being promiscuous, running away. It had to be allowed with me because when I was running away all these times, you understand what I'm saying? Tiff, you want to know how old I was?
How?
13, 14,
Are you
15. You,
serious?
you get what I'm saying? So all these things that occurred early on in my life.
So you lost your virginity at what age?
14.
Okay.
hmm I was in the eighth grade, um, ready for the prom, and I still have the dress. You know, we went to the prom, but when I put on the dress, I remember. Well, this is in my book. Anyway, I put on the dress. I still have the picture. You see a little pudge in my picture. The very next day after prom, my mother took me to the doctor, and I was pregnant.
And that was done.
No, that wasn't
No?
done. That's see, now we getting back to why I was so angry with my mother because she made me, she didn't make me, she knew what was better for me at that time.
Right. Right.
But at me and my childlike mind was like, you took away from me what I wanted. You
But she knew what was right at
Listen,
that.
she knew again that
Mm.
was me and my childlike mind. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why I always think it's better to, regardless of what age a child is, and I'm adamant on this, whatever age a child is, I think it's best to have a conversation with them.
Absolutely.
You understand? Once that occurs, I think it's best to have a conversation because no, these are the things that we would like for a child to do. But at the end of the day, they do have a right, they do have opinion. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But you explain to them, this is what can occur, with you having this child, but you also still give them the right because it's not your right and it's not my right. Because it's this decision that we make this child make, they're gonna have to live with this for the rest of their life.
Right.
Now think about how that one decision affected me. Think about it. That one decision for make me get rid of that child affected me with the second pregnancy, a pregnancy that I didn't even want.
And
You
how old
took
were you
you
then?
took that. It was the very next, you know what I'm saying? 15. I got pregnant at
15.
15. You understand what I'm saying? Again, to spite. So that's why you always supposed to have these conversations. And I don't want to bring my daughter, but I will. I asked my daughter, and people probably was like, oh, she's too young. But I asked my daughter, what do you want to do? Whatever you want to do, I'm with you. You understand what I'm saying? If she'd have
Right.
said, I want an abortion, guess what? Even if I don't believe in it, that's her right.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's why we tend to feel as if, oh, this person is too young to have a decision. No, they're not. Remember we talked about it last week. BB and Kai is 6 and 7 years old. They have a right to have an opinion, say so, to say
Right.
whatever they want to say. It may
Right.
not be wrong, it may not be right, but let them voice their opinion. That's where we fuck up in society. So, like I said, back to that, it was with you taking that baby away from me. It was a road to destruction after that. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? For
Yeah.
me, it was a road to destruction. Like, how dare you take that away from me? You don't know what was better for me, even though you may have, but you didn't even ask me.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that affected a lot as well.
Well, with our parents and us growing up,
Hmm.
I said with our
Listen,
parents and us growing up, we didn't have an opinion.
it,
It was
but
just it was their decision, and that was just that.
and do you think that's fair though?
Uh,
That's where the generational curses come from. You understand? And that's why I'm all about breaking
they
generational
make
curses.
a, they
It's not
made a lot of
fair.
decisions for us,
Hmm.
and a lot of their decisions were accurate,
How about
you
this?
know,
Can I say this to you
for
then?
our
I
I
don't
was
mean
like,
to jump back.
for
But
our
listen,
well-being.
I don't mean to jump back to anything, right? Remember how you said we have to go back to the first episode. Remember how you said in your home it was structured, Christianity, whatever, whatever, kids not supposed to be like that. Look how you all damn near pushed your own children away for trying to
Right,
be the same way your parents were. So
right.
how was it accurate? Talk to me.
I'm I'm
How
I'm
was it
I'm
accurate?
it was I'm looking at the situation as far as abortions. That's the situation I'm looking at.
No, no.
And
If
with you being so young,
I was
because
old enough to,
that had happened to me as well. Like
mm-hmm,
I I was pregnant at 16,
mm-hmm.
and my mom decided for me to get an abortion. I didn't have to be like, well, I wanted it because I knew if I wanted it or not, my mom was, it's not happening, and she seen fit for my well being during that time. And I understood that. I did.
So you feel as if she made the right decision for you?
I think she made the right decision at during that time.
And that's your opinion. I don't see
Yeah.
me personally. No, my daughter was 15. You know what I mean? She's a great mother. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
Well, I
Yeah,
understand that.
but even though I'm here helping her, that's my whole point. Like, who are we? And again, who was I ain't even gonna talk about who was my mother to make that decision for me?
And you
Because
know what?
think about it, had she not, let's go here for a second. You
Right,
understand? Because think about it, all that at that moment when I had that baby, I just wanted that love, that attention that you say I wanted, right? Now,
right,
mind you, here I am pregnant with a person that I love immediately, pregnant by a man that I love with all my heart. You understand what I'm saying? Child like mine, but still, I love this man. You understand what I'm saying? So, everything that tied him with this baby was love for me.
right. And I
You took
think
that
that's
love
what
away from me.
increased what I want to say. That's what increased your feeling as far as you neglecting the fact of what your mom had you to do or
Mm-hmm.
wanted you to do. But see, with me, it was the opposite. I wasn't thinking about having no baby. Oh no. It was different from me.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, all right,
Let's get rid of it, huh?
it was different. It was different from me. So I
Mm-hmm.
understand your side, and
Yeah, and
you
I
know,
definitely understand your side as well. But
it's a difference
mm-hmm.
when you like, okay, I want to have, I got my
Right,
boyfriend, but it wasn't like that for us.
right, right, right.
Even though he was my first everything,
Mm-hmm.
it was just like, nah, it's not time.
Nah.
So I think she did something great for my well-being during that time.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Right.
had my kids, one of them gotten pregnant, 14, 15. Yes, I would have sat down, had a conversation. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
because the era was so different. We was
Right.
brought up different from our parents. So I would have had a conversation, it's up to you whether you want to keep it or yeah, I would have been
Right.
that
Right.
parent. But my mom, she was just that parent. No, it's my word, it's my way or
And
no.
that's it.
That's it. But I didn't, it's not like I wanted it. God forgive me,
Yeah.
you know.
You didn't want it.
No, no,
See,
no.
well, that's you. See,
That's the
now
that's
listen. See,
the
we go back to what I'm saying. What
I
my
think I'm
story? I wanted my baby. You understand what I'm saying? Like I wanted my baby. So when that was taken away, here I am doing whatever I wanted to do. Now, mind you, you done took away my baby. My love. Everything is just gone. So I'm going. You
right,
understand? I'm running the streets. I'm running away. I'm being promiscuous. All these things. And
right.
truth be told, another mask off. Me and Dad had sex one time. You understand? And
One
I'm great.
time,
Listen, I'm
all it
grateful, but
takes is one time.
no, but listen,
One time.
he wasn't
I
somebody
guess
that I
one
was
time.
like dealing with. You feel me? Again, I was being promiscuous. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So thank God he was a man that was like, as soon as I'm like, I'm pregnant. Okay. You understand? It was never uh You ain't just messing with me. You mess with her. I think I just had an effect on men, period. But it was like, okay, well, I do have that effect on men, Tiff. That's another generational curse that I have. But
I
long
mean, it's okay because I think so too. Well, I don't think so. I have that too.
okay, I do. But so with that, like I said, when I had her,
Najee said,
it was
"I'm
like,
here too."
if she didn't, that's right, Kara. It be them
Woo.
generational curses, boy. Them generational curses.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
also, listen, if anybody want to get in here, just let me know. I plug you right on in, but we're gonna keep this topic keep going
Ooh,
or whatever.
Najee said, "I want to talk." So yeah, we're gonna bring in Najee in a little bit.
Okay. But
In a little bit, we're just gonna
back
continue
what
the
I was saying too.
testimony.
So, fast forward. Let's fast forward. Like I said, I was promiscuous. Like I even told you yesterday, to people tend to think this is what I want a lot of females to understand, right? I want females, males, whatever it is, whatever. I need you to understand this. They might say Nita had 50 fucking stop cursing Nita. You know what I mean? They may, Nita I slept with this one, Nita I slept with that one, Nita I slept with that one. That's all minute. They'll say, oh, you did this, you did that, you did that, you did that. That's minute. You understand what I'm saying? Because again, we have to go through some valleys to get on our path. You get what I'm saying? You got to go through some shit to get to where you want. Yeah. You have to
Right,
go through some valleys to get on your path. So don't ever allow what anybody say about the things that you did in past. That's character building.
right,
I call my past my character building. You understand what I'm saying? Because now I'm able to sit on the female face and the young girl's face, and they always come and talk to me. I love when they talk to me. And I'll say it quick. It ain't nothing that you doing or did that I haven't done. So don't ever
right,
feel ashamed. You
right,
understand? Don't ever feel ashamed. Because if I ain't do it once, I probably did it twice. You understand? And if I didn't do it at all, I probably thought about it. So don't ever feel as if what you did is unforgivable, or unthinkable, and
right.
that you can't move past it, because you can move past anything.
Yeah.
I'm a living witness. You can move past anything. You understand what I'm saying? So, but anyway, go ahead. That's right, Kara. Don't judge me based on what you see, but what you know about me. That's it. You understand what
Absolutely,
I'm saying?
absolutely.
That's it. So, and it all goes back to I can't see who these people name, but I'm happy you up here. I'm happy you up here. So moving along, Tiff. Anything else you want to get on now?
Yeah, I mean,
You have another question for me?
we didn't really touch them streets.
Oh, okay. I did touch them a little bit.
Yeah,
Um, let
just
me
a
tell you
little.
what it was with me in the streets. Jess is gonna come up here probably too. When it came to the streets, right? Damn.
Well,
I was placing.
let me say this. Let me
Go
say
ahead.
this. What led you to fast money? That easy money. Well, I can't say it's easy because I never, experienced it. But I say easy because it doesn't look easy, but I guess it's not nothing that you're actually. Well, you're still working for it, so I'm gonna take the
But
easy
listen, I was
one.
ready to say this too. You know that the stupid. Well, it's not the stupidest. You know that the craziest thing when it came to me. I always had a good job. Always had. Look,
I
I was
don't
work.
believe that.
I
I
always
believe
had. Me, I was a manager. Managers like working in banks. Everything. I always held a good job. But
fast money. That's what I was looking for.
I it was like for me it was enough, but it wasn't enough.
It wasn't
You
enough.
understand what I'm saying? I just wanted them to have so much. My kid.
So,
Now, don't get it twisted, because as quick as I get it, as quick as I lose it. Like I had bad money management skills. You dig what I'm saying?
I think we all been there before.
Terrible money management skills, but the quick as I get it, as quick as I lose it. But, what really led me? I was always okay. Now, once I got into a relationship with my kid's dad, um, I think he just turned into a cornball. But anyway, that's another topic. I think I was selling weed from there, and then I don't know, Tip. I just started selling. I promise you, it went from weed, and then But I always kept it, not to the point that I want to be this big drug dealer. That was never the case. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, it wasn't that case in the beginning. It was, just to make some money. That's it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Can I ask, have you ever um did the part as, so you went from weed to what else?
Crack to dope.
Okay, so with the crack, did you
Oh,
prepare
wet too.
that? Did you prepare that yourself? Like you knew how to prepare it and do all that?
Like I'm from the streets. Hell yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah. Like
know how to prepare it. Really?
so.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Interesting.
I'm still show you. I still know.
I don't even know. And you don't need the show.
Nah, but yeah, it was
It
I
was
don't know. Yeah,
exciting.
it was a lot. And okay, let me tell you what pushed me down. This is what I want to get to too, because for a period of time it was just about partying and things like that. What really pushed me over the edge, I'm not sure if people know about, Dino.
Yes, I grew up
I,
with Dino.
that was,
Well, I was
my
younger.
everything. You
Younger, yeah.
understand? Like, let me tell you something. Dino was the type of man, he can go to prison and come home, and somebody in my house, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Dino, you feel me? That's how much power that man had
I
over me.
already know. I
You
already know.
understand? So
Yeah.
when he got killed, it it pushed me somewhere. You understand? Like it took me away from myself. You understand? So
Right.
in a sense, I felt like as if I took his masculine and put it inside of me. It's weird, but that's
I
how
think
it was, because once he died, I just stopped caring.
that was the hurt. So
That
that was your grief.
that was my grief. So
Right.
I started, popping a pill, saying, you know what I'm saying? That took me somewhere. And for a long time, I couldn't get away from it. Now, think about it. During this whole time after he died, I started getting high. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, doing things I had no business. I really took on a masculine role. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? If I'm dealing with a nigga, and I'm quite sure maybe some of the guys will come up here that I used to talk to. Let me tell you something. I was so terrible. I could fuck you today and not fuck with you tomorrow. You feel me? You can be in my house laying up chilling today, and I next day it's like fuck you. I don't want you here. You understand what I'm saying? Or I would mess with you today and mess with somebody tonight. I was doing so many messed up things. You hear
Right.
me? My
Right.
masculinity had took over because again, it was like the anger. You know what I'm saying? Like it was so much
Yeah.
going on. I just didn't care about a lot of things unless it was my family, my children. You understand? But anything outside of those I love, I really didn't give a fuck about. I really didn't, and it's sad but true. Like I tell people, I did some ugly things. Why I did it? I don't know. I knew, but I was like, I didn't care why I did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I care, but I didn't care. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
It's
But
okay.
I know for a fact, like the biggest shift that came in my life was when he passed away. Like I don't even think I was able to mourn because I automatically went into survival mode, anger mode. I went into so many types of modes. Because again, it didn't matter who I was messing with. Dino can be locked up for 5, 6, 7 years and come home. He still got the #1 spot. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care
Right.
who he messing with. You feel me? Like that didn't matter to me because we had longevity.
I did not know.
What
I did
happened?
not know. Y'all
Huh?
was in relations.
Who?
You and Dino.
You ain't know we was in relations.
No, I did not
No,
know.
not once when he came home. See, it was a different type of relationship once he came home.
Oh, okay.
Early on, we were sexual, but once he came home and I was with whoever, like I said, my home, he can come in there. It was like he owned everything, but without a sexual.
And
I'm
I bet
serious.
you they didn't even care what you say, how you felt.
Listen,
He
I remember one time, this dude I was messing with was driving my car. He said
Yeah,
he stopped on Governor at the stop sign.
right.
Dino opened the car door, was like, "What you doing with neither car?" So he called us up, telling me. I was like, "Okay, like, did you answer her?
Girl, I believe it.
Like,
I
did you
believe it.
answer him? You know what I mean?" But at that point, it was nothing sexual. It was my friend. And you know what I mean? And right people, and I'm thinking it affected me so much to the point because within that week, we sat at the restaurant, we was having a discussion. Our whole point was to take the kids and move down south. You feel me? But I'm like, nigga, I ain't going no down south. Like, you can take them kids by yourself. I'm not going down south. He's like,
Right.
neither we should leave them up here. Again, it was nothing sexual. It was our friendship was just that fucking deep. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's why I tell people, like, I don't care what y'all say about him. I knew him. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? You knew the person that was out there. I knew the person that was inside. So that's why it affected me so much.
Well, guess what? I knew him ever since we were small. I mean, we
Mhm.
were little, like, I'll say 7, 8, 9. This is when I used to live in a building on Carroll Street, 45, 43, 45 Carroll Street.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we go way back too, but I knew the young Dino.
Let me say something. Even when he went and I came and I had Dominic, he came home, whatever, right? Because I told you he was somebody I was messing with too. So he come home and I had Dominic already. And when I promise you, it was never, oh, you had a baby. It was never that. First day home, I had Dominic. Well, you ain't come by my house if you ain't getting her together. You feel me? It was a package. And that's why we
Right,
really respected that man that much.
right,
All right, you got this baby, but neither you not coming over here if you ain't bringing her. Now, with me
right.
bringing her, you got Mama Jeanette, Till they taking care of my baby. You know what I mean? Helping me with my baby. But that's what really made me have that much respect for him.
You knew his
This,
heart
this man.
when
There you
nobody
go.
else did.
Nobody else knew this being hard. You feel me? Yeah, he knocked me on my head a couple times. Yes, he did. But it was his heart. You know what I mean? So, like I said, and when he left, it affected me. But I couldn't grieve.
Right.
I couldn't grieve. It would just fuck everybody after that.
Yeah, it was a little shock for me too when I heard it.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
he was a good person other than
He
that.
was
I
the
can't
crazy
say,
ass.
what he did like out in the street. I didn't know that person.
Hmm.
I knew that little person from growing up. But
Yes, 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 yes. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. Who?
I want to
Somebody
say,
saying?
I want to say, Nita, I don't know if you would like to share any more, but appreciate you sharing your story with us. And I've also seen the growth because I've done seen you in high school days to now, and it's a different person, and your light does shine on you, and I'm quite sure that it'll get brighter, and your future will get as bright as well.
Well, thank you, girl.
Very welcome. Now, Nigel wants to.
Wait a minute, Tiff. Not Let me see something. Wait. Where your phone at, Tiff?
My phone is right here.
Okay, now do you have a question?
Now she wants to join the live.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you right now. Then, let me
You
see
can do
something.
it from
G
here.
Walker.
Are you doing it from Facebook or from the StreamYard?
No, I'm about to invite him right now. Let's see. Am I still on the screen?
Yes. Do you want me to? Do you want me to add her?
I mean, you could. Okay, I just got it. I just sent it to her.
Oh, you sent her the link.
Yeah. So when you get the link,
Najee, you should not. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your
I
name
mean,
correctly.
anybody else have any questions for me? Listen, I'm an open book now.
Najee, you should see that link on your Facebook Messenger.
Mm-mm. Somebody said answer me, and I apologize. Y'all. I was running my mouth and not looking at the
Najee was saying,
thing.
"You're not looking at me. Come on, answer me."
Okay. Oh, and also, let me get to this as well. Like people quick to say, well, not they quick to say. And I told you also, like, even with me coming home from prison, you know what I mean? Like, even with me being gone out that time, I still came home doing the same things.
How long were you gone for?
Girl, 6 years.
Okay,
Yeah, 6 years. Well,
long,
5 years, 5 years, 8 months, 6 days, something like that. But yeah,
long time.
yeah. And I came back home in like literally, survival mode. I had to make up for the time that I missed with my kids.
Right,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean? Like they wasn't dressing properly while I was gone. You know what I mean? They wasn't doing this properly. So let me go home and and do it. But that shouldn't have never been the case. It should have been need to just go home and do what you got to do and get your kids up out of there. I love you too, Kira girl.
You just said, yeah, could you learn to love someone you apologize? I was, don't feel attracted to. Could you learn to love them?
Wait a minute. Could you learn to love someone?
That you're not attracted to, basically. I think that's what she's trying to say.
Yeah. I I don't know. I mean, because I have fell in love with some ugly people.
But you know
I
what?
don't have some ugly boyfriends, but I ain't falling in love. I'm lying. I just wanted their money. I'm
No,
lying.
you
It
can't.
was never about me wanting them. It was just their money. So I put up with the ugliness.
I don't think you can fall in love with someone that you're not attracted to.
No, you can't. Yeah, you
Attraction
can't.
is everything.
Yeah.
Whether
You
they're
have to be
ugly or
attracted
not.
on
If
some
they're ugly,
level.
you have to be attracted to their personality,
Yeah, you
uh,
have to be attracted on some level.
yeah,
So
in some type of
no.
level.
I mean, yeah, I would like I said, I will deal with the ugly well, not now. Before.
But let's
I
put
wouldn't deal
something
with an
out
ugly
there
person.
that's going to benefit you, like what Anita said, money.
I mean, and this is a thing too. Okay, sometimes it's not even about the looks. So let me scratch that. It's not really about the looks because you can be an unattractive person and your personality just overrides, and from their personality overriding everything, automatically they look like the most beautiful person in the world. You understand what I'm saying? So it's really not about physical appearance because your inner appearance can make your physical appearance radiate. You did I say that correctly? I may not said it correctly, but y'all get what I'm saying, all right?
Right.
Yeah.
So Kara said,
Yeah.
I believe you can learn to be attracted to them.
My whole point. That's what I'm saying. You can learn.
But
Yes.
that's only if you want to take the time to. So that takes a lot of patience.
No, if a person is beautiful on the inside, think
Well,
about what
you
I
have
just
to
said.
learn that. You have to, yeah, you're right. You have to learn that. But me, I don't have patience for that. Like if you don't attract if I'm not attracted to you from the start, I'm
From the
just
beginning.
yeah.
Now, what if you meet this handsome, no good nigga? You just want you setting yourself up because
Not
you're not
really because
because they're
then
so handsome and they ain't no good.
no, and then it's the opposite. Then I'm gonna be unattracted to him once I learn him.
Now, but what if it was ugly? What if it was an ugly man, but he just treated you so freaking good?
But an ugly guy,
At this point in time, I
I
think
can
I'd
be
rather have an ugly
attracted to
nigga.
an ugly guy. I could
Huh?
be attracted to his personality,
Hmm.
the way he speak, his demeanor, his
Right.
like his persona. Like I can be attracted to an ugly guy. Attraction doesn't mean you have to be handsome.
Hmm.
Attraction can come from different ways.
We
Like it
just
could be
asked
the
you. I just
ugliest
asked you.
guy,
You
and he could
just
just
said, wait a minute. See, now you're contradicting yourself, Tim. Walk me
no,
for a
you're not
second.
listening. But go ahead.
I am listening. Physical. Will you be attracted to a person that's not physically attractive?
Yeah, I can be attraction doesn't mean visual all the time.
Hmm.
Attraction can be mentally.
That see you. I need you to go back and look at this after it's finished. But
I
okay, man,
will.
let's move on.
No, because I need to know where am I being a little like where it's being complicated at.
Hmm.
You know, tell me, speak to me, talk to me.
Now, what you say? Hey, Jess.
Well, tell me where it's being a little complicated at.
Because you
That's
ain't
what
getting because
I had.
you were saying you wouldn't mess with an ugly person, but then you switched it. Like, no, Tiff, listen to what I'm
No,
saying.
I said I wouldn't mess with an ugly person. I
That's
don't
why I
remember
asked you.
saying that.
Okay, all right. All right.
I didn't. I didn't. We're gonna go back and listen to this because I don't remember saying that. I said you can be attracted
See, it's a
to
mental swap
a
and
person.
enjoy without sex. Huh? Wait, wait, I ain't messing with no monkey now.
See,
Now
it's
you
the
talking about something
mental
else.
talk
No.
and enjoy without sex. I fuck them up. What? Right. You say you ain't got time.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, can the Facebook user let us know your name? Because it just says Facebook user on my end. I don't know about
It
Anita's.
says it's here too, but I don't know. Mary Johnson said, but what if you can't get past the looks? You'll get past it because you'll begin to love that
Right.
person for who they are. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot, I ain't trying to be funny. My damn ex-husband wasn't he wasn't cute.
I'm gonna need you to stop. And he is not ugly neither.
Yeah, I am gonna say that. He was listen,
He's dark
he was
skin.
not the
Look,
cutest
are you
thing.
trying to say dark skin is
No, I love me some dark skinned
Let
men.
me see what
I love me some chocolate, but
listen.
that man wasn't
Listen,
cute.
that dark skin is in now. I don't know about these red bones, but dark skin is in. Hey,
Mm-mm. It don't
no
even matter
shade to
what
the
color they
red
are for
bones.
me. You feel me? A color don't even matter, but
It shouldn't.
yeah.
It should. But as long as we can enjoy each other, right? How come
Yeah,
you can't
yeah,
see my
yeah.
name? I'll put you on the stream. Oh, is that wait, who put us on the stream?
How
Janine?
come you can't see my name? I put you on. Oh, this Jaretha. Right. It's just seeing Facebook user though. That's why. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
I don't know why neither.
Right. I'm gonna have to check that out. So it's like every week we find a different glitch.
Right. You
Oh,
hit her.
oh, Jazz, you hit her.
He was ugly but kind, sis.
Listen,
Who,
listen,
who
listen.
was ugly?
That's my best friend. But listen, he was like I said. I have dealt with some ugly dudes. You feel me? But when I say that ugly dude took really good care of me and my kids,
Wait, are you talking ugly as far as features or ugly as far as personality?
ugly.
Your ex-husband was not ugly.
He was ugly, but he did everything. Like I said, he was his. I can't even say his personality was great because you know why? He was high, I was high. You understand?
I'm done. I'm done.
I can't even say that was great because I was high, but I know for a fact that anything I wanted, I got it. You understand what I'm
Woo.
saying? And if I need for my kids, I
Listen,
was good it too. But yeah, he was ugly.
he was not ugly. I've
Uh,
seen ugly. You are a mess. Mary
and
said,
so
I'm
I gotta
cracking.
forgive me. Hmm?
I said, Mary said she cracking up.
Mm-mm-mm. Hi, Mary. Welcome to our live. I never met you. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. We hope to see you guys here every Wednesday. Mask off. Thank you. So y'all lit.
Y'all lit. I mean, does anyone else, want to join
Yeah.
our live? I thought
Anybody else have a question for us? So you want to?
Najee said, I want a fat girl that cook and know how to read, and we can be yourself with no lies.
I mean, okay.
Hmm.
All right.
You want a fat girl? Why? There's skinny girls that know how to cook too, Najee. There's skinny women that know how to cook.
Mm. I mean, you shouldn't have to put an emphasis on it being a fat girl. You know what I mean? We need to stop that stereotype too. Fat, skinny.
Mother, what do you mean eventually? How about
Right,
now?
Kara. Listen, we gonna have a good one. Well, I'm gonna have to talk to Kara off screen. Yes, you're gonna join. You're gonna be a guest. We're gonna bring you on up here, girl.
Najee was supposed to be a guest. Did you have a change of mind?
Mm-mm. I don't know. Maybe they ain't get it. I don't know. But oh yeah, back to what I was saying. They don't fat girl, ugly girl,
Let me see if
I
I
mean,
can share my
skinny
screen.
girl. No, you can't do that, huh?
Let me see if I can share my screen with Najee. I don't know.
No,
I
you
don't know.
can't. That's for something else.
It's
No. Uh.
Mary, we would love to hear from you too, Mary. That's Mary Johnson, that is. Oh, Najee said he want to come on.
All right. Well, I guess next time because I sent the link and they didn't accept it, but it's fine. I mean, if you have a question that you can also put that question into the comment as well, and we'll answer it from there, just in case you can't get on. Yeah. What you mean? I'm scared. Says guess on which topic? Which one?
You can be a guest on any one of these
This gonna be
topics.
wait a minute, Kira. It's gonna be a good one next week. I'm gonna let you pick the topic. And we gonna sit and talk about it. Mask off. You feel
Right,
me?
right, right,
Mask off. No wrong, no right. You feel me? Because everybody got different perspectives.
right.
And it is what it is. Wait a minute. I'm doing it. You need a stud on your. No, we don't need no studs.
No,
It's
it's
all
just
mask
us
off.
two. It's just us
Anita and
two.
Tim.
That's it. No more hosts, only guest hosts.
Mm-mm. Uh, I don't listen. I call myself listen. Okay, mask off, y'all. I call myself trying to quit. Right? It only been quit smoking because I was smoking a pen. It only been about 3 or 4 hours. I'm sorry. I have
Depends
to go
on the
back.
vape. Which one?
The vape.
Oh, okay. Because there is a pen. That's a weed pen.
I don't smoke weed.
Well, you said a pen, so you're
Well,
smoking a vape.
vape. Yeah,
Okay.
weed make me paranoid now, girl.
Now Jay said hater.
I ain't smoking nobody weed. Nah, mm-mm. And also, you know what? I'm trying to do some things. If I get high, how I'm gonna be a mentor to these children if I'm doing the same thing that they doing? How I'm gonna do that?
There's
We just
nothing
we
wrong
just
with
gonna sit around
smoking
and get high
weed, though.
together?
It's not like I'm a weed smoker, but I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with smoking
I
weed.
know it's nothing wrong with it, but I don't know.
But
Not for me. Just not for me.
me neither.
You
But
go.
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying it's wrong. I just don't want it. I be messing with the kids sometimes. Like, let me get a pull. They be like, you don't even sound right.
Let me get a pull. Let me get a pull. My ass would be somewhere like this.
Oh man.
For real, I'll
Thank
be
you, Mary.
hallucinating and
Mary
everything.
Johnson. She said she loved our honesty. Thank you.
Thank you, Marion.
Somebody said smoke, honey. Not listen. I can't smoke because I be the one that be paranoid. I be thinking the whole house is surrounded, and like, oh
No,
no, I can't do it.
girl, I'll be saying stuff in my sleep, like hearing other things. Like, no.
Like,
Mm-mm.
no, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna have to pass all that. Mm-mm-mm. But guess what? Y'all so happy y'all tuned in today because we are actually an hour in. So if don't nobody have any questions or anything, Mary Johnson, thank you, Victoria, and Facebook user Kira, Jess. I love all of y'all. Y'all know where to be at every Wednesday now, 7 o'clock. Mask off. We don't know yet what we're gonna talk about next week, but it's gonna be a good one.
I think I know. She's
Let
not ready to
talk about it. Let me see.
speak on that topic. No,
Yeah.
because it was supposed to be today's topic. And you
All
was
right, but we had to get this off for a minute. But
yeah.
what was it? Relationships? Y'all got excuse me because I'm stuttering.
No.
Whatever.
The next topic is supposed to be you know. I don't know if I should say it or
Say
not.
it. Say it. Let me see. I put it on my phone.
Yeah, bring it up.
Let's see. Mm.
I want to know if you
Wait a minute. Okay, here it is, guys. What type of marriage relationship did you have or have, and was it one that God put together, or was it one that was put together by you? Was that the one we were talking about?
it's not relationship, it's marriage. What type of
No,
marriage you had?
no, I said marriage or relationship. Because sometimes people be in longevity relationships and they don't get married. Like me personally, I don't want to get married again, but I want a strong, relationship.
And I will look at that as that's not what God put together for you. That's my opinion. If it's a longevity,
Mask off. Okay.
yeah, if it's longevity like that, why you're not married?
Mm-hmm. Cause the last one only lasts 4 months.
That's not funny.
No, it's not. It's sad. But
That's not funny.
what I was going to say. So again, okay,
Question:
yeah,
are you afraid of your sexuality?
okay. So I'm about to don't even answer that. This is the don't even answer that, Tiff. God, wait a minute. What? It, I don't even know. But okay.
Right,
You know
Jessica?
what? Tiff, you're actually kind of correct. You know why? You're right with that one
We're
because
not gonna.
we're
Nope.
not gonna say relationship. We're gonna say marriage.
Right.
You're 100% correct because
Right.
again, because if my marriage would have lasted, it wouldn't have fell apart if it was put together by God.
Hello. We
I
gonna
got
take.
in God's. I got in Allah's way and try to put something together that I wanted. That's
I
what.
did
Okay.
too.
We're gonna
I
talk
did.
about it. All
I
right,
did
guys.
too.
Next week,
But
that's gonna be
that's
the
next
topic. We're
week's
gonna talk.
topic. I mean, we need. You know what? If there's anyone on this live now and you're married and God actually put your marriage together,
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear from you.
That's right.
I want to hear
That's
from you.
right.
We really need for you to be our next guest host. If there's
Yeah, because
any,
me and Tiff got our opinion on one thing, but we need a solid foundation that you feel as if God put us together. I want to hear the different perspective from it. I want to
right.
hear it. You feel me? Because maybe I can get some pointers from you all. I need some pointers. How about you, Tiff?
Yes. I mean, maybe not pointers or yeah, I'll say
Yeah, so
pointers.
I want to see like where did I messed up at because I was
Oh well, Kara, guess what?
That's right, Kara.
We need to hear from you, Kara.
That's right, Kara girl. That's right. God put it all the way together for me. I know that's right.
Right, right.
Okay, y'all. That's right. All right, Jess. I'm getting married in November for someone that you better believe it.
Oh, yes, yes.
So
I love
okay,
love.
listen. Back to what I was saying. Y'all be an hour and 6 minutes in. My goal is we ain't going past an hour. So now y'all trying to push us an hour and 30. You know.
Yeah.
But listen. We're here every Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Right.
Different topics
Congratulations,
of
Jeff.
discussions. Again, if you would like to be a guest on, so you can speak to me or Tiff beforehand. We'll tell you what the discussion is going to be the next week. You can let us know beforehand that you want to be a guest, and I have no problem with inviting you in because again, it's mask off, honesty, openness, transparency. I have my opinion. Tiff has her opinion. You have your, you feel me? But let's just be open about it. You know what I mean? Get everybody different perspective of it. Okay. And
Absolutely.
I know I keep looking to the side, you guys, because I'm looking at your comments instead of looking at the screen.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I need more days from y'all, love. I need
I
more
was
days.
thinking about one more day. Yeah.
Listen, my calendar is actually, it can be
No,
full.
listen, I'm working with it, y'all. I'm working with it, y'all.
Maybe
Yeah.
a Sunday. I don't know, but we definitely
Sunday and
have to.
Wednesday.
We have to
Sunday
speak
and
about
Wednesday is
that
good.
one, Anita. We have to really, yeah, we have to talk about that one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I love y'all. Good night. And until next week, mask off.
That's all. Have
You
a good
guys
night,
take care.
all.
Good night.
No, wait.
Hey,
Kiva,
Kiva. Kiva said I need
Kiva.
notifications because I always forget.
You know what? One of my friend of mine said the same thing. We have to,
Notifications?
yeah, we have to figure that out. I thought that if they're already a friend of ours on Facebook, Mask
Mm-hmm.
Off,
It'll
it
pop up.
automatically sends a
Right.
notification, but I guess it does not. I'm not sure.
Right.
Hey, cousin. Hey, Sheila. Good night. Thank you for listening.
All right, you guys. Listen, we keep going.
For
Good
viewing
night,
us.
you guys. I love you all. Stay encouraged, stay motivated, stay blessed. All right. So until next week,
Good
I'll
night.
bless her. All right.
Good night.
Let's see. Here